Ricky Thornton Jr. and Garrett Alberson bring the 33-car field down to the green.
Into turn one, 3 wide there for second. Garrett Alberson to work the outside. Devin Moran, who's been solid here the last 2 nights. Davenport through the middle, and we got a spin in turn number 2, and it's Jimmy Owens and Garrett Smith.
And they're very lucky that wasn't a lot worse than what it was, James, because it could have been calamity corner over there.
Here we go at the Newton Exclusive Start Zone, back underway here at Lucas Oil Speedway, and Davenport again gets a good start.
Yes, he does. Ricky Thornton Jr. got a good start as well. Here comes Jonathan Davenport around the outside like he was shot out of a cannon. He's going to try to go from 4th to 1st in the opening lap of this race, and he will. Jonathan Davenport leads. Ricky Thornton Jr. is 2nd. Devin Moran runs 3rd. Jonathan Davenport is just absolutely spanking the field early in this one. He's about to put a lap on Mike Marlar, and we haven't even reached 10 laps into this race yet.
Marlar running in 27th, and Justin Wells off the pace. Justin Wells had entered this weekend unbeaten here in the Power Eye late models, and the Aurora, Missouri driver calls it a show me 100 weekend.
22 laps now scored in this one, and not even the back of the field can slow down Superman Jonathan Davenport. Oh, no, right in front of your leader.
Oh, how did he make it through there?
Goodness. Oh,
Brennan Willard
man.
and Neil Baggett, man, a close call for Jonathan Davenport.
Oh.
With 22 scored. Wow.
Oh, my. Oh, 46 laps to go.
Davenport off at turn 4. He has had his foot through the floorboard this entire race. Down the back straightaway. Chris Simpson will regain the 2nd spot. Thornton to the outside. Here comes McCready and Max Blair. You know Max Blair's good late in races as well. Look at off at turn 4 as Ross Robinson.
Ross Robinson's coming, man.
He thinks he's at Georgetown, Delaware.
Look at Ross Robinson come up through the field. Here comes Tim McCready in the Rocket 1. Max Blair back down to the inside in the 111, and Ross Robinson in the 7. He's come up from the 25th starting position, side by side, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way back through. But this happens over a full second behind your race leader, Jonathan Davenport. Halfway home, 40 laps scored, 40 to go.
Tell you, Ross Robinson, his best run in a crown jewel event. He is up to 5th again as they come out at 2. Slipping up a little bit was Chris Simpson, and that will allow McCready behind him to get around him. Here comes McCready down low. Here comes Ross Robinson. Here comes Max Blair. Here comes Jimmy Owens. 41 complete. Davenport is backing up to the top 2.
Yeah,
Look at this. Here comes McCready.
Yep.
And McCready throws the slider in on Thornton. Up top, they're side by side. And Tim McCready is going to take the 2nd spot. McCready to 2nd with 46 scored. And like I said, Davenport, little not as good off of 2. And here comes McCready. That last time around, the fastest car on the track was car 7. And here comes Ross Robinson on the bottom of Ricky Thornton Jr., a career run for Ross Robinson.
He has come from 25th and momentarily takes the 3rd spot away from RTJ. The 2nd place Tim McCready is. And trouble is Aaron Morant has slowed to a stop up at the top of turns 1 and 2. And that will bring out a Dave Warren Power Sports caution.
For $50,000, 27 laps to go. The Newton Exclusive Restart Zone back underway.
McCready tried to time that. I think he had to stab the brake. He almost got on the side of Davenport on that restart down there in the Newton React Solutions Restart Zone. Davenport's going to be able to stretch ahead now. And here comes Ross Robinson around Ricky Thornton Jr. in a battle for that 3rd spot.
Oh, look at this, 3 wide back there for 4th into 1. It is Davenport out in front. It was 0.6 of a second. That's as close as anybody has been in this race. And Tim McCready is closing. Eyeball test, first one of this race, and McCready is there, but behind him, Ross Robinson. Ross Robinson has moved to 3rd from 25th?
From 25th,
about to 35th. Yep. He's going to be 1-2 car lengths behind your leader at the line. 20 to go, Dustin Jarrett.
Tim McCready looking for his first win since taking the reins of Rocket 1. 0.4 of a second, and McCready just slipped up there. Man, this track is so fast, and anytime you slip up, I mean, you lose wholesale ground as Davenport will work around the 93 of Corey Lawler. 19 laps to go, and it's now back up to a 1.3 second advantage.
McCready through the middle. Ricky Thornton Jr. back to third. Ross Robinson crossover down the back straightaway. Here comes Dalton Wilson and Garrett Alberson.
Those two drivers back there battling for position number 5. Dalton Wilson and Garrett Alberson out front, though. Jonathan Davenport, 17 laps to go. Can he become just the, well, he did it the last time. I was going to say, can he become the second driver? Can this be the second time that a driver has led start to finish in the Show Me 100?
O'Neill, Blair, Gordy Gundaker, Jimmy Owens, Trevor Gundaker. Look at this.
Robinson bobbled there just a little bit, James, and that allows both Ricky Thornton Jr. and Dalton Wilson to close back in. When we just talked about that last caution, man, this track is just, it's so fast. There's so much momentum. One little bobble could cost you, and Dalton Wilson gets into him. Ross Robinson slowed a little bit right there. Here comes Dalton Wilson. He's going to move up into position number 3.
Right there, they're trying to go 3 wide. That is for third. 2 laps to go. The Barrett's Performance, 1 lap to go. It is all Jonathan Davenport, the Blairsville Georgia. Nothing going in. Turn number 2, look out. They were about wrecked over there. Robinson, Thornton, and Wilson. The Barrett's Performance, 1 lap to go for Davenport.
Jonathan Davenport, James, has amassed a 5.4 second lead in this race. He won the Show Me 100 in 2015. He'll do it again in 2024. Superman flies to the victory in the Show Me 100 Lucas Oil Speedway.
Tim McCready will take second, and Dalton Wilson gets third.